So we're getting started on the Tully's 68 Mustang. We're going around fitting all the body panels, getting all the gaps right, cleaning everything up before we start doing body work. Got done welding up the seam on the deck lid. I had to grind it to get it to gap up this morning. And now I'm welding everything back together. Going to regrind it, refit it. Might have to go a little bit more. That work, Tim? Is that what you're looking for?
But I won't.
But I won't. But I need.
Very close with your. Today I'm doing stuff on this thing.
This car had all new sheet metal put on it, and at the time they weren't sure what they were doing with it, but now it has been decided that we're doing a bullet recreation. And when you do that, you got to get everything right. Get that right on these quarters. There were two style quarters for 68. Late 68, they were nice and smooth, and they just stuck a side marker light on the side. In early 68, they had an indentation in them that the side marker was recessed into the body. So now that we're doing a recreation, we need that recess. So we're going to go ahead and graft that quarter into this quarter so we get the right mounting location for the right reflector to match the car.
So you're just cutting up the...
I'm going to cut this real big first, get it up here so I can figure out my placement, and then cut it smaller and smaller to where I'm just down to right around the piece I truly need. Now that I got it located, I'm going to cut this down to a lot smaller, more manageable piece, and then start slowly cutting my hole in the car. Fun. Mount it on there with some Clecos, and then I'm going to have to put reference marks. So as I start cutting this out bigger and bigger, I got to cut a hole to get it to lay flat because of the recess. And then as long as my reference marks line up yet, I should be good to put it on there and do a final trim and weld it in. And we'll drill new holes, re-Cleco it, and then we'll be able to do our final scribe around the outside. These are Clecos. You can use them in place of screws when you're going to be putting a panel on and off multiple times. You just drill a hole one time, and as you use the tool, it puts the end out. You put it through your hole, and when you release, it spreads out and locks in place. And it holds your panel in. That way you're not running screws in and out and just stretching the hole out. You can use these as many times as you want until you're all said and done with the project. We're going to use them as ripping us the line first. There we go. I get it. Yes, sir. Now that we've got all the gaps finished up in metal, we're going to go ahead and strip the roof, get all the original paint off of it, and we're going to strip the E-coat off the rest of the body. That way we can get a good solid coat of epoxy primer on to do our body work on top of.
As Travis hinted earlier in the video, this build is going to pull a lot of inspiration from the Steve McQueen Bullet Mustang. This car is going to sit on a roadster shop spec chassis with bare brakes on all four corners. It's going to get a full custom interior with Relicate leather. It'll be sprayed in that iconic Highland green, and it'll have a cool set of shot wheels called the Challenger that have the old torque thrust styling. And the power plant will be a brand new 5.2 liter aluminum V8 making 580 horsepower at 7,800 RPM. And shift gears via a Tremec 6-speed manual transmission.
Yes! That's awesome!
So stay tuned for more on this project as it moves along in the build process. Until then, please like, comment, subscribe, turn on those notifications. Thanks for watching. See you next time.